Morning. Any luck? Smallmouth? Any size? Probably helped getting the rain the other day. Yeah. Hello, Veronica. Oh. Wow, it's so pretty. I'm here in downtown Naperville. Gonna do a quick span. Got the sun peeking up just over Sullivan's Steakhouse. I don't know if you can see it. Down by the river. I'm in a van down by the river. Never owned a van. Maybe a van would be cool. Got the pretty Hotel Indigo behind me. Got a guy fishing in the background. He said he's caught a couple smallmouth already. Got our beautiful DuPage River. Got our beautiful river walk. Got a fountain splish splashing behind me. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful morning. So thank you for joining me. Oh. Hello, Corey. You added a Z to my name. Makes me feel like a condiment. Ugh. You know what I mean? Heinz. Wonder if you gotta explain jokes if they're still funny. Oh, I don't even know if they're funny either way, but I see the water, but where's the coffee? Well, that's a great question, Corey, but you gotta wait for it. I appreciate that you've watched long enough to know. And thank you for reminding me to drink some of my water. With all these calisthenics I do in the morning as I'm waiting for viewers to hop on, it's important to drink plenty of fluids. You wouldn't want to get dehydrated. Hello, Devers. Thank you so much for liking the live. You got to say, there's so many reasons to stay hydrated. There's so many reasons to stay hydrated. I wonder if science even knows all the reasons to stay hydrated. You know, what do they say? I don't know. You can go like, 2 days without water, but a week without eating, or it's longer than that, but water is pretty important is my thought on that. You can think of 3 good ones. All right. Excuse me. Well, I'm gonna just go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little show I've been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me talking. Excuse me. Apparently on this morning, it's also good morning, Scott Jones. Thank you for joining. I was wondering if you were going to join. Apparently on this morning, it's not only a show about me talking, it's a show about me coughing. It is chilly. It is chilly. Let me get to that. I got to do my intro. But again, it's a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show I started just about 4 years ago, sometime in June of 2019. I was living in a dark apartment and missing the woman of my dreams and missing a home and a dog and a family. And I've had so many adventures since then. And I'm glad I've got to capture a few of those adventures on video, or at least my experiences during those videos. I don't try and get too into any gory details. But I'm giving you the, for anyone that cares, the view of a guy that's going through the roller coaster that is life. And again, the longer I do it, the more I realize we all have our issues. I was talking to, a friend, and we were talking about another friend who was just out in Europe. And I go, well, that'd be so awesome. But I think, in traveling school, but I think envy's not. And I'm sure, wherever you are, you bring your stuff with you and you bring your issues with you, whether you're in Paris on the Eiffel Tower or sitting at home on the couch. Your mind comes along with you. It has a tendency to do it because it's trapped in your skull. So, anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show about me talking. And it's a special show today. Oh, I forgot to say. It is Saturday. I think it's June 17th. And it is 5:57 my time. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, town of 145,000 people, about 35 miles west of Chicago. And it's a special edition because good morning, Julie Flanagan. Hey, Mama D, thank you for sharing the live. I woke up early today. And because of that, I thought I would celebrate. Or did I say 6:57? It's 5:57. It's 5:57. If it's 6:57, I'm in trouble and I'm late. But I woke up early today. So I got myself a grande coffee, which we'll get to in a moment. And by the way, I've been ordering the talls for so long. The grande feels like a venti. There's 145,000 people. I've got a packed stadium that I'm talking to. Wouldn't that be fun? Wonder how nervous I'd be. I had a guy reach out who owns a couple successful businesses, was interested in me doing some motivational speaking to his company. Just the thought of it kind of got me nervous. Good morning from Kennebunkport. Just the thought of it got me a little nervous. It's one thing to talk to a camera, not worry if I panic or freeze up. I can always turn off my camera and just delete the app. But talking to a big audience, I don't know. I think I could do it. I think I'd have fun doing it. I think it probably something I'd learn and something I could get better at with experience and with practice, just kind of like everything else. And I think once I got up there talking, I think the less I prepared, the better, maybe. I don't know if that's true, but it's what I think. And just started talking. Hopefully some value would come out. If not, I hope we better all have big cups of coffee. But anyway, hey, Linda, thank you for sharing the live. As I said, it's a super special edition this Saturday because I woke up early. So I got a grande cup of coffee in front of me. And I'm so excited. Thank you for sharing the live. So excited to take my first sip of this grande Starbucks dark roast. And I hope, my only hope, outside of JT, who says he hates coffee, is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, I spilled. I dribbled on my coat. I think I might have missed my mouth. It was more filled than I expected. You ever do that? You start tipping. It hasn't even gotten to your mouth yet. That's not a big hazard for me. Let me tell you what a big hazard is. When you're drinking the end of a glass of water and you're shaking the ice at the bottom, I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but all of a sudden the ice decides to come loose from the bottom of the glass and it all slides down to your face and you get hit with ice and water. That always makes me feel kind of dumb. So let's drink a little more coffee. Am I going to do this all standing? I might. I was planning on sitting down by the river. But I kind of feel good to stand. Sorry about that. I had my alarm set for 6 o'clock. And I had my alarm set for 6 o'clock on my phone, and it just went off. It's always a panic when you're doing a live video and you got an alarm going off. Shuts down the app, shuts down the video, and I don't know. It makes me panic. I live right down the road from your ex, and our kids go to school together. Oh, well, that's cool, Lau. Do I know you? Yeah, either way, that's cool. Or you, I guess I'm not sure which, I hate to say it. I've got two exes, so I'm not totally sure what ex you're talking about. But either way, I appreciate it. I hope, depending on the age of our children, I was going to say they play together. But if you're down in the street from my first ex, I know they play together. I got a 17 and 14-year-old daughter. I don't know, they hang out They be cool. They do whatever teens do. They go shopping. They go to Starbucks. They go to the mall. I don't think they play anymore. When my alarm goes off, it starts downloading sensitive government document. It's super annoying. Well, all right. Let me see. But it's Saturday morning. I'm up early. I originally woke early going, crap, I wish I could get more sleep. Crap. I got to get up. Crap. I got to go to work. And I think in years past, I would have kind of festered in those thoughts. And now I'm aware, more self-aware, and more aware of worry and anxiety. And I catch myself a little quicker every day. By the second or third crap as I'm laying in bed, crap, I got to wake up, crap, it's early, crap, I got to go to work, I catch myself and I turn to gratitude. And I'm telling you what, I immediately start chuckling at how silly it is and how effective it is. And how, instead of focusing on what I'm lacking in life, I think about what I have and the warm cover or the job or the strength in my body or the air in my lungs. And again, it seems silly, and maybe because it's silly, it works because it gets me laughing. And I get to go to work today at 7 o'clock. I get to go to work at Super Target, which is going to be busy today, I think, because it's Saturday. I get to help a bunch of, good morning, Angela. I get to help a bunch of customers find whatever it is they're looking for. I get to focus on the cereal and breakfast aisle at the Super Target and make it look just as good as I can. I get to spread my skills to other areas of the store, and my skills sometimes range from picking up garbage I see on the floor other such valuable things I do at work. But I think the most important thing I do at work is spread smiles and cheer. And I'm looking forward to doing that. And I've discovered over the last couple of years that I'm really good at doing that. Do I ever deal with disgruntled customers? Sure. I mean, I've been a waiter several times. And you certainly deal with disgruntled customers waiting tables. At Super Target, occasionally you'll get, somebody slightly bothered that there's not the cereal they're looking for. But their disgruntledness is relatively small. As a waiter, I'm telling you what, waiting tables. And again, I was a realtor for 17 years, left that at the beginning of the year, and now working at a Super Target, wondering what my next step is. A lot of people go, hey, why don't you go back to waiting tables? They make a lot of money. I mean, they can make some decent money, but I'll tell you what, I always found it kind of stressful. I think I worry about things so much, and it's going to sound silly, but I'd worry if a customer was unhappy that his glass of water was only half full. And, I'd worry about so much, and my mind would be racing, and if I ever did actually make a mistake, like forget to put in an order or forget to order their French fries with their steak or what have you, it was crushing to me. It was devastating. I mean, maybe I'm overstating it, but it bothered me a lot. I think I've gotten more comfortable with things. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. I think I've gotten more comfortable with things and more comfortable with myself and more comfortable with the ups and downs we have in life. But there were times it might ruin a shift if I did something wrong. And fortunately, I never did anything. I mean, I did some things wrong. I'm sure I forgot to put in an order for 20 minutes and never makes people too happy. But I never. And in case I'm going to knock on wood, in case I ever used to go back into waiting tables, I'm going to knock on wood. Actually, I'm knocking on a block of cement, but I'm knocking on something. So hopefully all right, I'm going to knock on wood. I am going to knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood. In case I ever become a waiter again. And I hope I don't, quite honestly. I'm going to say this. I've never dropped a whole tray of food or never dropped a platter of food on anybody. And there's 3 different times in my life I've waited tables. One was in college. I worked at a very fancy restaurant in Champaign-Urbana called Top of the Inn. It was at the top of the tallest building in almost central Illinois. And it was had a beautiful wraparound view, and people from around the state would come and go to, prom and fancy dinners there. And the basketball team would come, or the coach would come in when he's recruiting players. And it was called Top of the Inn. Then I worked at Clara's Pasta in Woodridge, Illinois, which was a real nice Italian restaurant. Not nice, fancy, but nice in terms of great, great food. And when it comes to Italian, it's about the food. I mean, the atmosphere is cool. It was kind of one of these old fashion dive Italian joints that I really loved, and used to go there as a customer a lot, and had great, great food. But it was crowded as heck, and you're carrying very hot plates. Lots of opportunities to drop food. Sometimes you'd pick up several plates at the same time, and you'd go, and halfway across the restaurant, you'd realize, crap, these bowls are hot, or these plates are hot, or whatever. That's not a good feeling. That is not a good feeling. And then I worked at Outback Steakhouse about 12 years ago after my first divorce. And I was a realtor at the time, and my life had kind of gotten turned upside down. As divorce happens, or divorce does that to you. Divorce does that to you. I'm recently finishing my second divorce, and my life kind of got turned upside down. Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough. It's funny. I'm a member of a dad's group on Facebook, and somebody asked the question, hey, anybody out there be divorced, and did it impact your life forever? And I'd say certainly for me. Certainly, without even a question. Both divorces, I'm sure I'm going to live with in some way the rest of my life. And both certainly impacted my life, and both of them, caused a rift in what I thought was forever, and disrupted the family unit that I honestly value a heck of a lot. Yet here I am, divorced twice and missing my kids. So I don't know. I think things happen for a reason. And I think things happen for a reason. And again, I think things happen for a reason. And I don't know. I'm where I'm supposed to be. So anyway, a little more coffee. Hello, Sylvia. Thank you so much for following the creator. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you guys for watching, for joining me on a Saturday, for following along in my story, for sharing in, I don't know, my, sometimes I'd say, little ramblings. How old are my kids? I got a variety pack of kids. I have 4 children. I have a 14 and 17-year-old daughter that live in Oswego, which is about 10 miles west of here. And I have 2 little beautiful babies, a 2-year-old nugget of love. He's not officially a nugget of love, but I call him my nugget of love. And a beautiful 8-month-old daughter named Eve. And she's beautiful. And I was talking to a couple friends. It's funny, I came down to the Riverwalk last night and was sitting by a fountain. I got out my phone. There's a meditative guy on there, and I was looking to do a little meditation because I think, I think it helps me slow down and kind of reflect and be okay. And I was looking for a meditative guy. And this, you don't hate me for this. You can hate me for this. I don't care. But I used to have cable, and I'm slightly right of center politically, and I think the news is bad, and I think Fox and CNN are both bad. But I used to watch Fox News, and it used to rile me up, and I used to get all pissed, and, I think both of them are bad, and I think both of them point fingers at the other side and cause rifts in society. Good morning, Cindy Strickland. And a lack of togetherness. And, Anyway, but I haven't watched it in a while because I dropped my cable. And I was flipping through TikTok looking for this meditative guy. And instead, Hunter Carlson popped up. And I don't know if you know who Hunter Carlson is, but he was probably the most popular news guy or whatever you call it, talk show host on Fox News, and would say some things that were, I don't know, pissed enough people off that he ended up getting fired. But anyway, he was doing a video on TikTok, and I go, guilty pleasure. Let's watch a little bit of Hunter Carlson here. And I'm staring at it, and I'm supposed to be doing, watching some meditative stuff and relax. I am not still a realtor. I went over to a friend of mine who was a realtor, and we were real estate agents together. Nice woman. Yesterday after work, we talked for a while, and I felt bad because I told her how relieved I was not being a realtor. been in touch with them the most. And so I don't think realtors really sell homes. I don't think realtors really sell homes at all. The home sells the home. You know, I'd walk in. I try not to say anything. As a client, I know when I used to go around with a realtor, I didn't want the realtor showing me the home. I didn't want them pointing at the cabinets. Thank you, Julie. Telling me the kitchen, oh, this is the bathroom, isn't it nice? I wanted to experience the home on my own. And I would always ditch the realtor and run around the house and experience it on my own. And when I became a realtor, I kind of felt the same way. I didn't want to give you the tour, you being my potential customer. I didn't want to give you the tour and go, look, this is the bathroom. Oh, isn't this backyard beautiful? Oh, look at the drapes. You know, or point out things. I found that bothersome as a client. No, if it looked good. Well, because of different things we didn't know. Even if it looked good. Huh. Yeah. Let's see, Patricia Gilmer. Kate, you say you used your realtor because she was knowledgeable. I bet you used your realtor because she stayed in touch with you. You didn't know she was knowledgeable till you were using her. You know, I bet you used her because she met you somewhere in the process and sent you cards and sent you emails and wished you happy birthday. And I bet you that's why you used her. You might have liked her because she was knowledgeable, but you didn't use her because she was knowledgeable, because you didn't know when you hired her that she was going to be knowledgeable. That was a benefit that happened to come with her. But I think you used her because she stayed in touch with you better than any other realtor. And as a real estate agent, I felt my job was to stay in touch. And I love staying in touch. But for me, I don't know. I stay in touch naturally. Pointed out value of roof types. Yeah, but she didn't when you chose her. You'd already chosen her, and then she pointed out the value of the roof types. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I don't know, drainage, roofs, etc. Yeah, a lot of realtors don't know a lot about anything, including maybe me. Well, all right. What kind of work did you change to today? Brad, I'm currently working at a super target, and it's not a permanent change unless something happens, and I never know if something's going to happen. Never know what direction life is going to take me. But I'm currently working at a super target. I work at 7 o'clock today. Hello there, sir. Great. It's a beautiful day. It is perfect. It's going to get a little warmer. It's amazing. We're both wearing coats on a mid-June day. Me? I got my big boy pants on, too. You as well. Let's see here. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I thought so. There you go. What kind of work did you change to? It's again, I was working at a super target. And, all right. Yeah, thank you, Julie. Thank you. Hello, sir. Way to go. You're looking good. You didn't use a realtor. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, no, I have a feeling that it might take a while, but that industry, I think, is probably on the way out. And it's definitely going to change. It's definitely changing. But I guess I've been saying that for years. And it's funny, in my 17-year career, near the end, I charged more commission for listing a home than I did at the beginning, because I think you build up some confidence with experience. And I don't know, I just expected it, and people paid what you'd ask if you did it confidently. And again, I didn't want to charge. I think maybe that was one of my struggles. I wanted to charge less, not more. And I wanted to save people money. It's funny, and I got to go quickly, or I get to go quickly because I get to go to work. I was listening to I think I might have an issue with money. I almost feel guilty about money, I think. I was listening to some affirmations about money and its impact today. And I've had a ton of money before, and I don't have a ton of money right now. But I do think I might have an unhealthy relationship with money and maybe feel guilty about it when I have it. And Yeah, I don't know. That might be all I have to say. That might be all I have to say. Where am I located? I'm at Naperville, Illinois. So I think I might have an unhealthy relationship with money. And I think I need to be okay with it to let it back in my life. And I used to look at the businesses I used to be in that made a lot of money as kind of sleazy businesses that took from the client or took from the customer and what have you. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know money doesn't buy happiness, but being broke sucks. So I'm going to have a little more coffee. I so thank you guys for watching today. And I so thank you for joining me on my little adventure that is life. And joining me on this Saturday morning and following the host. Thank you, user, for following the host. And Julie, thank you for liking the live. And thank you for everything you do. Yeah, I appreciate you. And I hope, let's have some coffee. You had a wonderful night's sleep. Hope you're excited about your day. Hope you're living in a place that has a beautiful morning like I do. And one more spin. Sunrise. River behind me. Beautiful hotel behind me. Beautiful covered bridge off in the distance. I hope you're enjoying the beauty that is around you. I hope you are excited about your day. I know it's the dark roast. I prefer the dark roast. I hope you're feeling good. You're living in the moment. You're living with gratitude, because believe me, it's something I got to remind myself to do. Way to go, sir.
How are we doing?
You look great.
All right, thanks.
You're an inspiration. He's probably older than me, and he's running. And I'm talking on my phone, drinking coffee. Yeah, and I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're enjoying your coffee. You're living in the moment. You had a great night's sleep. You're feeling good. You're excited about your day. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.